Those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
This is what you'll be talking about for years to come. This is what your kids, your grandkids will be talking about. What a venue, what a fight, what action.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. You don't want to trade shots. Bombs away. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
God, listen to them, listen to them. You can hear the noise, but you don't know what they're saying. It's that loud. I'm sorry, man. I'm shouting you here. I'm sorry.
They score with that left hand. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice punch.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bud Crawford. What do we expect to see here in round two? Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That one will count. Oh, what a punch! Perfect counter lands. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh, man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Why aren't they defending? Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you've got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Bud Crawford. And there's the bell for round three. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. He misses with that jab. Nice counter shot with the right hand. He missed with that jab. Nice job landing that left counter punch. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
And he misses with that jab. Can they figure out the combo? Crawford's legs are all over the place. So his offense gets stifled there by a clinch. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is.
Nice veteran move here to hold on to his opponent to slow down the momentum. Nice counter punch. Fantastic punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No power in those punches. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
And he just missed with that left jab. That left counter was perfectly timed. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Still waiting for this fighter to show some defensive ability. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Time for the 5th round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Good right hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. We both know who it's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. I thought we were going to see the finish there. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Crawford is dazed. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bud Crawford. Well, there's the bell for round 6. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
That one lands. Nice counter. Beautiful counter punch. One of these fighters is starting to run out of gas. What do you do as a fighter when you just don't have the energy?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance? Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. The defense failed them. Somehow weathered the storm. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Ricky Hatton has been clipped.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Talk about Bud Crawford. Here comes round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is certainly an aggressive fighter, but that doesn't always mean success. How many times have you seen a fighter chase a superior athlete around the ring and just get picked apart even though they were the one pushing the tempo?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That punch lands. He just misses with that jab. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
So one who draws first blood, Todd, that's what you've got to look at. Is you're there, and you know you're in there with a banger. You've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to...
These two were made, and down goes Crawford. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying...